that's live?
Not yet. It says streaming validation in progress. Okay. Waiting to go live.
Because you just said that would be covered in red.
Right.
So were you wrong about that?
No, it's live, but see, it says streaming validation. Yay!
Okay. Welcome to WTF Previews.
I'm Bobbing Ewok.
And I'm Becca Meyer. You said it backwards.
So what?
And today...
I can't go first?
And today, we get an enema of sunshine.
I'm hitting the button. Go. What the actual fuck? Previews! Hey, we're back! We're pressing buttons and they're not working. Scoot in here.
That's right. I'm in. Something's wrong with our... You're on the wrong camera, dipshit.
You're on the wrong camera. All right. We're trying out this switching
That's right.
thing.
It's our first live WTF Previews, and...
it's a cluster. Beep.
Yeah. Today we are discussing... today we have a conversation about Roman J. Israel, Esquire, starring Denzel Washington, and written and directed by Dan Gilroy. Roll the clip, Brad.
I'm trying to.
Roman J. Israel, Esquire. Played by Denzel Washington.
I feel like he's got 3 first names. What does Esquire mean?
It's what lawyers say.
It makes you sound more important. I am Esquire. Yeah. Whatever. Seems pretentious.
So, well, I mean, they're lawyers. So, this is the part that has me really excited, aside from the fact that it's Denzel Washington, which is always good. Dan Gilroy, the writer and director of Nightcrawler, directed this movie. And I loved Nightcrawler. I thought it was a great movie.
Yes.
It was very good, and I liked how weird the characters were, and I liked how weird the story twisted, and it was like, oh, that guy's going to do whatever it takes.
And by the way,
I kind of get that from here, too. He's going to do whatever it takes.
I was going to say, it carries over that weirdness and or eccentric characters.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe. That's the interesting thing I found about the trailer was that Denzel Washington was not playing the normal, what did you say, bombastic,
like sort of bombastic, overly
charismatic,
cocky sort of guy that he plays. But that he does so well. That's not a complaint. But he does play kind of that like charismatic guy a lot. He's very good at it. What I liked better about this one is, you're right, is he's like a little more buttoned up and a little more like serious,
and like weird and saying weird things like
saying weird things.
What was it? The Diary of Sunshine or something?
Voluntary manslaughter. It's a good deal.
It's an enema of sunshine.
Sorry for
taking a nanosecond off of your assembly line rubber stamp existence. Hello?
Yeah, the enema of sunshine.
Sunshine?
Which I guess means you're blowing smoke up my ass.
Maybe.
I think that's what that means. You know, what do you think about that? It's an enema of sunshine. I think he's telling that person he's blowing smoke up his ass.
Yeah.
You said something that I liked, which was you'd heard an interview. You'd seen an interview with the director, that Dan Gilroy, who said that he grew up in the '60s and that he always admired the activists, because Denzel Washington plays an activist who grows up to basically become a lawyer, and he sticks true to his like beliefs all the way through his career. And Dan Gilroy was apparently saying that
when he was growing up, basically he grew up in the '60s and would see all these activists and people that had these causes, and they would go out and with the signs and everything, and then
grow up, life happens.
Yeah, and it seems like they would fizzle out, and then what? Nothing would happen. No one would keep things going. So he was very passionate about the story of this guy that basically said, okay, well, that died down. What can I do to keep this going? And he became a lawyer.
You're inspiring.
I'm tired of doing the impossible for the ungrateful.
And you gotta make a living.
I I identify with that part of it because that's a very human nature thing. It's like the willpower to keep moving on, like stay true. Like it's almost like you know how we say about indie filmmakers, it requires like an epic stubbornness to get your project all the way through. You can't be detoured. You can't be convinced of anything else except this is I'm going to do this. He's like he didn't stop. Like he believed something when he was young, and he grew up believing that, and he was going to beat it into the ground until it was done.
If you think about it, you can only do so much by protesting and being an activist. And at some point, you know, years go by and you realize, I've just been, you know, saying a bunch of stuff, but not really making things happen.
Yeah.
So that's what's interesting about this story, is that somebody that tries to make something happen, but the twist is that his partner in the firm dies.
Yeah.
And then he finds out that his partner was doing things and the firm was not on the up and up, and so then he has an existential crisis.
I just heard something about you from a solid source.
You knew where I was.
God!
I got you anytime I want.
God!
These are dangerous people.
It kind of seems like the guy who always follows the rules, does the straight and narrow,
right?
And then he realizes, oh, I've been rope-a-doped. I've been duped into this whole thing the whole time. And you finally get to the point where it's like, look, I'm gonna break some rules, as long as breaking the rules for good.
I know where CJ's hold up. What's that worth?
A lot.
Don't tell nobody.
Everything we discuss will be confidential.
The man who did it, I know where he is. I want the reward, cash.
So he basically says,
the ends justify the means.
The ends justify the means. Yeah, I'm going to break some rules here, but I'm going to do it because I'm ultimately the end game is that I'm trying to do some good. So I'm excited. When I saw this trailer, I was like, that looks great. I would love to see that. And then when I realized Dan Gilroy wrote and directed it, also I was just like, yeah, I'm in. I'm going.
I'm sold just on Denzel Washington's performance in the trailer.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen him play a character like this before.
Yeah. He was really good in Fences last year, but again, he was sort of a overly confident, loud mouth, you know, and he's great at it.
I got out that place, said, hitch up my pony, saddle up my mare. There's a woman out there for me somewhere. I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
But I like the idea of seeing him play much more, like I said, stoic, buttoned up. You
right,
know.
a little bit kind of nerdy, but at the same time he's confident and wordy.
Yeah.
He knows what he's talking about, and he makes sure that the people hear him.
What they might have called back in the day an egghead. He's sort of an egghead who stayed an egghead his whole.
And he doesn't take no for an answer. He takes his activist days into the courtroom.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
So it opens. It opens on, was it November 3rd, limited, and then it was November 17th. It's open. It opens up wide. So it'll be in your town soon.
Yep.
Again, it's another Academy Award winning. I mean, Academy swing at the Academy. It's another swing at the Academy Awards.
Hey,
so
it looks
like it could be good.
Yep.
We'll see. Yeah. So Roman J. Israel Esquire. It seems like you have to write his name with your pinky up. Esquire. Powdered wigs.
Each one of us is greater than the worst thing we've ever done.
Why were we doing that?
I don't even know anymore.
I think that's what those,
Esquire, yeah. Fancy,
they're all talking about people.
Esquire with the pinkies.
So what do we do now?
So that was our.
I'm cutting to you.
Thank you. That was our conversation we had about Roman J. Israel Esquire. the name, the title of the movie is not easy to say. It's
can't
not
even-
easy to say.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the movie. I know we just had a conversation, a 6-minute conversation about how we're excited about it, but I am. I'm looking forward to that. In the future, our live shows will not be pre-taped like that.
Yeah.
That
we just had that in the can.
We had that in the can already, and we decided to do live, so we wanted to run that. We already had it edited, in theory.
Plus we went blah, 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 blah.
Plus one. Blah, 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 blah. So this is live. We're going to switch to doing hopefully a lot more live stuff coming up. Most of our shows have been pre-recorded and edited, which have been fun, but time-consuming, and we kind of wanted to do a lot of different things.
Yeah.
You know.
So what's our next thing we're going to try?
We're going to try on Tuesday. We're going to have sort of a talk show concept we've started with, and our first episode is our friend Rob Goki, who is a composer and taco enthusiast, and he's got a podcast and a book named Taco City, and we are trying to do Tuesday at around the same time, like around 9 o'clock Eastern time. With that, and then this coming Saturday, a week from tomorrow, not today, but a week from tomorrow. I mean, not, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
What's
sure.
the date? We need to know the
I
date
have
on
no
that.
idea what the date is.
The date on that.
You got a computer there.
Yeah, the date.
Meanwhile, while you do that, I'm going to look at my sexy self. Aren't I so sexy on the close-up? I'm so sexy. Stop it.
So yeah, today is Veterans Day. So the 17th, it's November 17th. November 18th, actually. November 18th, we're going to have our friend Fred Zara on our filmmaker podcast talk show thingy called Film Reverie.
Right.
And we're going to do that live here on the channel as well. Film Reverie is a podcast that we've been doing for a couple of years now.
Yes.
And on our show, we haven't really talked too much about our filmmaking because we've been discussing previews, but
and we've been wanting to make it live and bring it to YouTube for a while.
Yeah.
And we just now figured out how to do that.
we'll figure out how to do it and still be able to do what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a it's a podcast called Film Reverie. You can find that podcast at filmreverie.com and catch up on the 55 previous episodes.
Wow, I
We've
forgot
done
we
50
did that many.
Actually, there's only like 25 or 26 live right now.
And only like about 5 that are good.
No, I feel like they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. We talked to all kinds of filmmakers on that show, including ourselves, talking about our own movie making experience.
Yeah, we made a movie in case you didn't know.
No, I don't
Well,
think they know.
we're
We
going
haven't
to
really
show
talked.
it later. At some point,
Yeah.
I don't
talk
know,
about
and
our
maybe
stuff.
we'll do like some behind the scenes stuff, and we'll show clips and talk about it. We'll like break it up, and I don't know. I'd like to do some kind of a film school thing of here's what we screwed up, here's how we fixed it,
Yeah.
and then here's the end result.
Part
Something
of
like that.
Where I screwed up is partnering with you.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
understandable.
As I said earlier today, I've been pretending not to hate you for 20 years. So we're doing that, and we've enjoyed doing video content. We're filmmakers, and we like making video style stuff. It's just have been a while getting situated. Situated.
So far on the channel, we've got WTAF previews that we're trying to kind of work out the kinks, figure out exactly how we're going to do it, and, I don't know, what it's going to be, the format, if we're going to do it live. This is kind of like our live test of WTAF previews.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, let us know in the comments what you'd like to see more of, how we can make the show better, and so that we won't waste our time. And we're just putting stuff up so we can look at ourselves.
Not our time, their time.
Oh, your time?
Their time.
I feel I'm always wasting your time.
Yes, but that's not what we're talking about.
Yes.
Also, I don't like where our camera set up. I'm looking
You're
at
on
it
that-
right now.
I know.
It's bugging the shit out of me right now.
Over there.
But I do like that we can switch live with
Yes.
the iPad. Yeah. So Yeah. So I'm Michael Beckmeyer. This is Bradley Kingston.
Balding Ewok.
We also named AKA Balding Ewok. You can follow us on Twitter at Beckmeyer and Balding Ewok. We should probably have a graphic for that. But
Yeah, I didn't set up the lower third.
Yeah.
My bad. I'll have it next time.
How many more ways can you F this up?
Yeah.
So you can follow us on Twitter, and we actually are looking forward to the discussion and the conversation with people. We know that we've been way off on some of our previous shows. Like I went back and watched Suburbicon, and we raved about Suburbicon and how
we thought it was going to be good.
We thought it was going to be really good, and then I saw Suburbicon, and it was.
Well, tell me about it, because you never told me about why, without giving spoilers.
It's just nothing like the trailer. It was one of those movies where they created something out of the trailer to convince people that that movie's going to be fun, and then all the stuff that's in the trailer, the way it shows up in the movie, is just not, just not.
So Matt Damon couldn't pull it off?
It's just not Matt Damon. It's just the tone of the whole thing. Something was wrong with it from the start. From the very first couple of minutes, you could tell it was not going to be what you thought it was going to be.
Because we were talking about it like it seemed like it'd be Jason Bourne in the suburbs, but it was nothing like that.
Well, if you consider Jason Bourne a bad movie, yes, it is like that. And I do consider
the first one is good.
The first one is good, but the rest of them, come on. I mean, about the second or third one, I was like, okay, so it's just going to be...
Jason Bourne is like good, not so great, and then the last one with Matt Damon was terrible.
Yeah, and to tell you the truth, I don't remember if I've seen them all, because I checked out.
You're not a genre person.
I like genre films when they're good. When they're not good, yes, I don't like genre.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a little more picky. Persnickety.
And by the way, we promised to go see more movies so that we can, and I think we're going to try and add live reviews. Yeah.
You know, that's one thing we were going to do is we're actually going to get to see Thor tomorrow. We might do a live review. Yeah,
a live review tomorrow. Look forward to more awkward switching and things tomorrow night.
So you know what that means? We have to go through all this again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've already had enough of you for...
Well, we can just leave this mess all set up like
Great,
this.
but we hate this. I don't want to do it like this again.
And then I got to actually create an event and schedule it, and then we tweet it and all of that.
These people don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Right, they don't, and like me, they also don't give a shit what you're talking about.
Okay. That's great. That's what YouTube's all about, though.
Yeah, not giving a shit?
No, putting up stuff that people don't give a crap about, and then they watch and make fun of you and laugh.
Okay.
Or me.
I can't wait for that part.
Okay.
I like that.
You're so good at that.
I am. I'm real good.
What's weird is we have to like reach over or do things. We gotta figure out. We gotta invent technology to make this more seamless.
I think that's it. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good. We hope you liked the Roman J. Israel. It'll of course show up back up in the feed, and we'll post it as a show. Right?
Yeah.
It shows up as a show.
You want to make you mean a separate thing? No, this is the thing.
This is the thing.
This is the thing.
And we'll be back hopefully soon, hopefully tomorrow night.
So Saturday and then Tuesday, what the hell are we doing to ourselves?
Saturday and Tuesday doesn't mean anything to them because it's on the internet. Saturday.
Oh, it's just whenever they come on, it's there.
Right.
Okay.
Tomorrow is Saturday the 11th.
Correct.
So that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
November 11th.
Look forward to our Thor review. If you care.
And that's it for now. Oh, we don't have our little WTAF outro thing.
I don't know. I can do this. Here, watch this. I'm going to click the button. And then I'm going to press... What the actual fuck? Preview!